15 television series, 3 certified albums, a tenure on Saturday Night Live, and 41 films that collectively grossed nearly $4 billion, Eddie Murphy is a legend whose comedic timing, dramatic wit, and Hollywood staying power has kept audiences laughing for over 45 years. The son of a police officer who moonlighted as a part-time comedian and actor, Eddie Murphy began his career doing out the funnies at 15 as a stand-up comic in New York City. Murphy captivated crowds with his alarmingly accurate impressions of notable entertainers and views on life. His ability to electrify audiences got the attention of Saturday Night Live talent representatives, where he was recruited to be a part of the Not Ready for Primetime players. His segments featured well-received African-American characters, including an irritated Gumby, felon poet Tyrone Green, Velvet Jones, and a spoof on Mr. Rogers called Mr. Robinson. The success of these characters signaled to executives that Murphy was ready for bigger roles. Eddie Murphy scored several breakout box office successes very early in his career. In 1982, he starred opposite Nick Nolte in his feature film debut in 48 Hours. Then, alongside fellow Saturday Night Live alum Dan Aykroyd in Trading Places in 1983, which won Murphy an NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Motion Picture. Murphy's shine continued with Beverly Hills Cop in 1984, The Golden Child in 1986, and alongside Arsenio Hall, James Earl Jones, and Samuel L. Jackson in the now cult classic Coming to America in 1988. His versatility and side-splitting hilarity led to several follow-ups to his big screen successes. Beverly Hills Cop 2 was released in 1987, another 48 Hours in 1990, and Beverly Hills Cop 3 in 1994. Eddie Murphy would continue flexing his multifaceted performance muscles with several musical projects. He released his musical debut, How Could It Be, in 1985 with the popular track Party All the Time, featuring Rick James, and 2 tracks written by Stevie Wonder. Eddie Murphy ended the 1980s with Harlem Nights in 1989, starring several celebrated comedians and actors including Red Fox, Della Reese, Richard Pryor, and Robin Harris. Murphy kicked off the 1990s by winning the NAACP Image Awards Outstanding Entertainer Award in 1990. And with his portrayal of Marcus Graham in the culturally renowned Boomerang in 1992, he continued moving the success needle, striking box office gold with The Nutty Professor in 1996, and its sequel, Nutty Professor 2: The Clumps, in 2000. Immensely popular with audiences, the 2 films would gross nearly $500 million worldwide. As the years progressed, we saw a shift in Eddie Murphy's roles, lending his voice for Mulan in 1998 and the box office hit Shrek in 2001, with follow-ups in 2004, 2007, and 2010. Murphy began stacking up family-friendly film credits. He would also go on to star in Dr. Dolittle with a young Kyla Pratt in 1998, the buddy comedy satire Bowfinger in 1999, and Disney's The Haunted Mansion in 2003. In 2006, Murphy would exhibit his dramatic prowess as Jimmy Thunder Early in Dreamgirls. Alongside Beyoncé, Jennifer Hudson, Jamie Foxx, and Danny Glover, Murphy's performance won him a Golden Globe Award for Best Supporting Actor Motion Picture, a Screen Actors Guild Award for Outstanding Performance by a Male Actor in a Supporting Role, and an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. At the time, Dreamgirls was one of the most expensive films to feature a predominantly African-American starring cast in American film history. In 2015, Eddie Murphy would receive the Kennedy Center's Mark Twain Prize for American Humor. Throughout the new millennium, Murphy would continue acting in several other projects, including his 2019 portrayal of 1970s blaxploitation star Rudy Ray Moore in Dolomite Is My Name, earning 2 Golden Globe nominations, including Best Actor for Murphy. However, it was his return to host Saturday Night Live in 2019 that won Eddie Murphy a Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Guest Actor in a Comedy Series in 2020, during the show's 40th season. Eddie Murphy mastered the elements of great comedy as a young comedian decades ago. He's remained at the top of his game, paving the way for other comedians while keeping the masses laughing uncontrollably. His extensive filmography, discography, awards, and loyal fan base are testament to Eddie Murphy's immeasurable contributions to the culture and to his comedic excellence.